Hey. Oh. Yeah, we are.
Hold on the website. Look at all the ones that come along the calendar. Yeah, I don't know.
1666 to 1870, when Raritan Township splits off and becomes a separate town, and then this becomes known as the Piscataway Town neighborhood. The church is 1704, St. James Church.
Is that very good?
No, it was blown apart in a tornado in 1835, and they rebuilt it from the pieces that they found all over. That back there is the Commons. It's the only colonial commons left in Middlesex County. That land dates back to the 1690s also. That's where they had their stocks, where they would put you in for a penalty, and where they would have a pound for the animals. Allegedly, Mary Moore is buried here. Anybody heard of Mary Moore, the witch? She was somebody who was found here and lived in Piscataway, and she cast evil spells on people. Animals did strange things when she walked by them, and she dressed like a witch. And one guy says one night he was sleeping in his bed, and he feels a heaviness on his body, and he looks out the window, and there's Mary Moore walking by. So she's a witch. So they either burned her at the stake or hung her here during the witch trials. If you go to and killed on Route 1. His brother finds the headstone in there and says it's this curse of Mary Moore, and he smashes the headstone, and that's why Mary Moore's headstone is no longer here. But if you read that story, it happens in the 1950s, then you read a version that happens in the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, and even into the 1990s, there's a version of the story. But I said, if somebody can find a newspaper article about this boy dying in a car crash on Route 1, send me the article, and we'll say it's true. But I haven't found that. Over there, it was smashed by the brother. That's the story. The legend is she's buried over there. Oh yes, this is Bob Tankish, head of the editor. Oh, everybody,
I don't get chocolate.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Signed in Philadelphia, the news comes up this way, and they're supposedly reading on the declaration. British then come to here in December on the train, and they use this as a camp. You ever been to Morristown, where the Americans were camped in the 1770s? So if the war had gone the other way, this would be Piscataway Town National Royal Historic Park.
Really smacked in there.
The cops were afraid of people living in there and whatever. So I guess they can't do their job. So this was the alternative.
Just right overpass. It's an overpass.
Yeah. So the state actually paid for that as part of the Route 1 project.
You have to make a turn up here. Getting near the end. Pretty close.
Tired, smiling though.